It's Wednesday and tonight we got 6 games for you on tap. Get ready to see a ton of action. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. Our first off is in Chelyabinsk Tractor hosts Medveshak. No scoring in the first, so we pick it up from the second, and goalie Danny Taylor intends to keep it that way. He robs Dmitry Pistonov with this amazing glove save. A little later, Tractor get on a 2 and no rush. Alexander Pankov meets Yuri Petrov. He gives it back to Pankov, and he can't bury past Danny Taylor. Golden opportunity wasted. Later in the period, Artem Sevankayev gets in on a breakaway, and he can't put it in either. Gotta wonder if all these wasted scoring chances are gonna come back to haunt Tractor. Tractor get on the board with less than 5 minutes left to go in the period. Dmitry Pistonov gets the puck down low and finally gets it past Danny Taylor. Pistonov gets his first, and it's 1-0 Tractor. Later in regulation, Igor Mironov gets on another breakaway, but Danny Taylor keeps Medveshak in the game with yet another save. He's had a very busy night. Medveshak head coach Gordy Tuara gets ejected from the game shortly after too. Must have been something he said to the ref. They pull Taylor for the extra attacker, and that leads to Paul Shekhur's empty netter moments later. That's his fourth of the season, and Tractor lead 2-0 now. Medveshak put Taylor back in the net, but he gets scored on a few seconds later. Alexander Pankov gets his own rebound, bustles his opponents away, and stops it in his third of the year. This man is hungry for goals. Pistonov, Shekhur, and Pankov get the goals, but still Demchenko stops 31 shot for his second shutout of the season and tries to take this one 3-0. We're now in Khanty-Mansiysk Square. Yugra hosts SKA St. Petersburg. Halfway through the first period, 5 over Folonev digs out Maxim Chudinov, skates to the slot, but Igor Shesterkin gives him nothing and shuts the door. Yugra opened up the scoring late in the period. Denis Klistov throws the puck in the slot, and Captain Konstantin Panov redirects it into the net for his fourth of the season. It looks like a power play goal, but it isn't. 1-0 Yugra. Early in the second period now, and SKA tie it up. Sergei Shirokov gets the puck in the left face-off circle and sends it in for his third. Sergei Plotnikov and Ilya Kovalchuk get the assist, and it's a 1-1 hockey game. Yugra get a power play goal of their own later in the period as they get a 2-minute advantage. Igor Bortnikov drops it for Alexander Ugolnikov, he blasts it on net, and Anton Kuryatov buries the rebound. That's his second, and Yugra lead 2-1. A little later, SKA get it back. Alexander Kovalchuk scores on a rebound, and that's his first as a SKA player. He was killing it for 3 years in the AHL, but this is his first point this season, and we're already a month in. Later in the third, Kovalchuk scores another one. Nikolai Prokhorkin puts the puck on net from the point. The puck hits Alexander Ugolnikov, bounces over to Yegor Yakovlev, and he feeds Kovalchuk for his second of the night. It's 3-2 SKA now. And just a few minutes later, they add a security goal to that. Dinakar Fizulin puts the puck on net through traffic, and it goes past Alexander Shrychenkov. That's gonna do it. SKA scored 2 late goals to win it on the road. 4-2 is your final on this one. We're now in Minsk, Belarus, where Dynamo meets Novosibirsk. 9 minutes into the game, Sergei Shumakov gets on a partial breakaway, and he has his 6th goal of the season. Dan Scrimmins had a piece of it, but the puck still ended up in the net. 1-0 Sibir. Later in the period, Sibir get a 2-minute advantage. They scramble for the puck in front, get it under control. Shumakov passes it to Oleg Gubin, further on to Maxim Shalunov, and that's his 7th of the season. So they lead 2-0 now and still have a power play. Less than 2 minutes later, they convert again. Shalunov to Polasek, to Shumakov, cross-ice to Shalunov, and he sends it in with a one-timer. Maxim Shalunov scores his 2nd of the night and 8th of the season. Sibir lead 3-0 late in the first. Dynamo get a goal back 20 seconds later as Nikita Komarov steals the puck at the blue line and beats Alexander Solak for his 2nd of the year. It's 3-1 Sibir after 20 minutes of play. Early in the second period, it's Dynamo who get a power play and they capitalize on it. Sergei Kostitsyn takes a few shots, neither of them go through, so he passes it to Matt Allison and it finishes the job. Good thinking by Kostitsyn. It's 3-2 now. 37 seconds later, they tie it up. Alexander Matyukin feeds Alexander Kulakov from behind the net. He takes a shot and scores on his own rebound. Minsk scored 3 goals in a row and bring it all back to square one. We're tied at 3. 2 minutes later, Sibir get another power play, and they get another power play goal out of it. This time Maxim Shalunov sets up Adam Polasek at the point, and he hammers it home past Ben Scrivens. That's his first career KHL goal and 10th point of the season. He's a former PEI Rocket and a Vancouver Canuck pick from 2010. 42 seconds later, Dynamo go back on a power play and they tie it up again. Evgeny Kovryshin tips the puck in for his fourth as Matt Allison and Nick Balin get the assists. What a game, it goes back and forth, we're at 4 now. Third period, Segura on a power play again. Maxim Shalunov throws it in the slot, it's deflected, and the puck rattles off the goalpost. Segura almost scored another one. A little later, Ben Scrivens gets a minor for slashing Living Dynamo to kill off a 5-on-3. He makes up for it with this big save, and then his defensemen come to the rescue. Puck stays out, still a tie game. It goes to overtime. Maxim Shalunov has a rendezvous with Ben Scrivens, and Scrivens comes out on top. It goes the other way now. Sergei Kostitsyn has the puck at the right wing. It's 3-on-1. He feeds Matt Allison cross ice, and Allison wins it for Dynamo. Matt Allison scores 2 goals, Sergei Kostitsyn gets 2 assists, and Dynamo Minsk win this one in overtime. 6-5 is your final. And now to Riga, Latvia, where Dynamo Riga face Avangard Omsk. Can rookie Yanis Kalnic stop Alexander Pirojagin and Derek Roy? All of the scoring takes place in the second period. Colton Gillis gets the puck to the left wing, skates up, hides his shot, and scores his third of the year. Mix Indrishis and Guchis Galmic get the assist on this one, and Dynamo lead 1-0. Just over a minute later, Avangard tie it up. Alexander Kucherenko breaks into the zone, passes to his left to Danil Faizulin. He feeds Maxim Pistushko at the far post, and he sends it past Yanis Kalnic for his second. Tie game 1-1. And then 6 minutes later, Andrei Kutekin scores his first of the season for the win. Ilya Zubov wins the faceoff in the offensive end cleanly to Kutekin, and he finds the back of the net with a wicked clapper. That's going to be enough for them to get their 7th win in regulation this season. Avangard 2, Dynamo Riga 1. And just a few more scores to tell you about. Yorkrid beat Melod Novokuznes 5-1. Tofi Yakula, Sakari Salman, and Atara Regin got 2 points each in this one. And finally, Jakub Kovac had a stellar night in his first game against Avtomobilist with Severstal. He stopped 39 shots and Severstal won it 4-2 on the road. And that's it for your KHL update. Make sure to tune in again tomorrow for 5 more games, including Kundlun, Akbars, and Salavati Live vs. Slovan. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.